how are you? And today is on Friday. It's Good Friday. So I want to start by wishing you a happy Easter. So before we start, let me know how you're celebrating your Easter. In today's lesson, we are going to do something that is a bit different because you're going to do grammar. Someone asked me to upload a video on transitive and intransitive verbs, but I saw it wise before uploading that video, you should understand these terms because in the other lesson, the transitive and intransitive verbs, we will be using these terms. The subject, the verb, and the object. And we're gonna start with the subject of a sentence. And by definition, it is the doer or the performer of the action. When a sentence is in the active voice, the subject comes at the beginning of a sentence. But when it is in the passive voice, the subject comes at the end. First example, the sentence is in the active voice. The chef baked a cake. Where's the action? The action is baked. Who did that action? It is the chef. So our subject is the chef. The chef is the subject. Number 2, she married Jerry. She married Jerry. The action there is the marry. Who did that? It is she. So the she is our subject. And lastly, the kidnappers demanded money. The kidnappers demanded money. The action is demanding, or demanded is the action. Who did that? It is the kidnappers. So this one is the subject. When the sentence is in the passive voice, the subject comes at the end of. So we're gonna change this one to the passive voice, and it's here. A cake was baked by the chef. A cake was baked by the chef. What's the subject? The chef is the subject because he is the one or she is the one who did the baking. This is the action, or in other words, the verb. And the cake is the object. After the subject, now we are going to the verb, and the verb is the action itself. For you not to confuse between the verb maybe and the adjectives and adverbs, ask yourself this question: can I do that, or can someone do that? If the answer is yes, then that is an action or a verb. For example, she closed the door. Where's the verb? Closed. Can I close it? Yes. Can I run? Yes. Can I walk? Yes. Can I cry? Yes. So those are verbs. But then you cannot do beautiful, you cannot do slowly, rapidly. So that is the major thing that's going to help you to distinguish between verb and the other classes. And 2, the school team accepted defeat. What's the action? Yeah. Accepted is our verb. You can accept something. Lastly, I walked slowly. I walked slowly. What did you do? I walked. What did the school do? It accepted. What did she do? She closed. She closed. So those are the verbs. The object, and this is the receiver of the action. So who is receiving the action? No, the subject does the action, but the person or the thing that received the action is the object. Again, the objects can occur at the beginning or at the end of a sentence. At the beginning of a sentence, if the sentence is in the passive voice, and at the end of a sentence, if the sentence is in the active voice. For example, Jane kicked the ball. This sentence is in the active voice. So we have Jim as the subject, kicked as the verb, the ball now as the object. So we have Jim is kicking the ball. So the ball is receiving a kick from Jim. That is why it is the object, the receiver of the action. Number 2, the people mocked the players. So let us analyze it. The people is our subject. They are doing the action of mocking. So mocked is the verb. Who is receiving the mockery? The player. So the player is the object. I hope you're getting it, and I hope it's becoming easier for you. And lastly, this sentence is in the passive voice. The ball was kicked by Jim. So we have the ball here as the object, was kicked. The whole of this is the verb. Remember, was is an auxiliary or a helping verb, and kicked is a main verb. Finally, we have Jane as the subject. So how did he find it out? Is it hard or easy? I bet it's very, very, very easy. So I'm going to leave you with these 2 sentences. I want you to analyze them. Let me know your response at the comments. Hola, and that is the end of our lesson today. Thank you for watching. Let's meet next time on the transitive and intransitive verbs. Again, happy Easter and nice time.